Hey everyone, hope you're all having a nice day. Today I want to go over my trade strategy and how I research, develop, and execute my trades. So this is a swing trading strategy, super easy, super simple, and I'm surprised that more people don't talk about this, given the fact that there's so much misinformation and garbage content being created by these fake gurus that charge you courses and do not give you any value at all. All they want is your money and use sneaky marketing tactics to convince you to give them your money. This channel, I'm going to give you everything 100% free. I have nothing to sell. I don't really plan on selling anything in the future. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before I get further into the video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. I do post my trades. My monthly trades with real P&L, real account. I have proof I'm 100% legit. So yeah, if you found this video, consider yourself lucky, I guess, because guys like me are pretty hard to come by, it seems like these days. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I trade on a monthly basis. So when I say that, I mean I enter a stock and hold it for 30 days, typically about 1 month. And how I go about selecting my stocks is a simple method. It's called seasonality, monthly seasonality. One of the best ways to figure out if you're on the right side of the trade or not. Doesn't mean it's 100% correct, okay? There's no such thing as a 100% win rate, all right? So there's times, just this month, right? I put on an Apple trade for the month of October. We're about to close out that trade on Tuesday, this Tuesday, the 31st. And the trade went against me. I lost about half of my money on that position, or half of the, 50, I'm down 55% on that trade right now. But I was up 100% 2 weeks prior. But market conditions changed, and so what? We move on to the next month. We're going to make the next trade. I know my strategy works because I've back tested it extensively in Excel, logging price data and trade data. And that's what you have to do. You have to develop a strategy, back test it, and make sure it's good. And you got to follow your rules. So let's get right into it. So this is a great site you should use. It's called stockcharts.com. All right, so you're going to come here. It's completely free. You don't even have to make an account. I don't even have an account. You can see here. You go to chart tools and you're going to go to this box that says seasonality, and you're going to type in whatever stock you want to choose. So in this case, I'm going to be putting on a trade for November. So I want to find a good stock for the month of November. In this case, I already know this. I've done research for each stock, but for like each month of the year, I already done this analysis. So I'm doing AMD. I'm going to be putting on a trade for AMD for the month of November. So this is going to show us each month and the AMD's performance for each month. Now, what I like to do is, instead of just looking at the past 5 years, I try to get as much data as I can. So I'm looking at the past 20 years of AMD and how it performed for each month. So you can see like January's not good, September, October are not good, right? So I would, if anything, if I were going to trade AMD for any other month, I'd probably buy a put for October. But I don't go short. I can go short. I can incorporate that and test that strategy, but I'm not doing that. In this case, we're looking at November, right? So you can see November goes up at almost a 70% rate at a 10.4% gain on average. That's a great statistical edge right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a chart of AMD. So this is a chart of AMD on a monthly basis. Let's pull up the daily chart. And we're going to look at November 22, so last year, and just see. And I'm going to show you guys an example through trading, or through Thinkorswim, and how I do my analysis. So my strategy involves buying on the last day of the month. So in this case, we would be entering this call option on AMD on October 31st, and we would be selling on November 30th. Okay, so this is just an example from 2022. You can see this stock went up in a 30-day period 29.25%. All right. So just using simple statistical edge, we know that November is a great month to trade. And if I want to, I can go to a monthly chart, and I'm pretty sure TradingView lets you look at monthly charts for free. You don't even have to pay for TradingView to get this, time frame. But if I just mark, if I just mark each November going back, so November 21, November 20, November 2019, you start to see a reoccurring theme here, right? Because of seasonality. What is seasonality? Now, doesn't mean each November is going to work. You could see November 2017 was garbage. We were basically flat for that month. But let's go to November 2016, 23%, right? November 2015, 11%. So you could see most Novembers, AMD does really, really good. So why wouldn't you enter a long call option on this type of information in front of your face, right? Like, it's so simple. There's really not much other thinking you can do about this, which is why this strategy is so simple and easy. It's really the hardest part is following your rules and staying disciplined as far as position sizing goes. So let's go to Thinkorswim, and we are actually, let me just pull up the daily chart one more time. And we are going to be looking at, let me just remove these drawings. We're going to be looking at October 31st to November 30th, right? So we're trading these days right here. So if I go to Thinkorswim, this is Thinkorswim on demand. This is a simulated account. So what you can do is you can backtest your strategies and ideas. Great platform. I highly suggest downloading this if you haven't already. I think you have to open up a brokerage account with TD Ameritrade. I'm not sure. I trade through TD Ameritrade, so I have this stuff already. But I highly suggest getting this because I haven't really found another platform that has this sort of tools at your disposal. So we're looking at October 22, the 31st, and we are going to set the time to 3:45, the end of the day. All right, so I'm going to enter, 3:55. So we're going to be entering around the final 5 minutes of the trading session on October 31st, right? We want to be in the trade before November officially starts. And we are going to be selecting, we always select the closest expiration to 45 days, okay? If you can't find 45 days, you would go to the next highest DTE, but I always try to stick with 45 DTE, so we're not going to be running this trade till 0 DTE. That's insane, that's gambling, all right? Next thing is we are only going to be buying the 40, whatever delta is closest to 45, okay? So in this case, we're going to be buying the 40 delta for $3.25. Now, the next part, this is quick. You don't have to do this. I highly suggest you do this because this is what I do. You take your account total. So in this case, we have a $100,000 account, right? Let's say I want to risk 10% of the account. I'm not going to give information on how to risk, everyone's risk tolerance is different. But just remember, the amount that you risk, you should expect to lose 100% of that, right? The amount you risk is what you're willing to lose. Keep that in mind. Very important. So 10% of $100,000 is $10,000, okay? And as far as how much $10,000 can buy us with this price of $3.25, well, all we're going to do is take 10,000 divided by 325. We can buy 30 contracts. I don't round up. I wouldn't buy 31 contracts. I'm going to buy 30, right? I want to stay at 10% risk of my account or below, right? So we're going to buy 30 contracts. I'm going to click confirm and send, and you can see max loss, $9,750. So just under $10,000. I'm going to send that, and you can see we got our fill. Okay, and now I'm going to be fast forwarding to November 30th, and we'll go to like the final 5 minutes of the day. Click go. So we know, for backtesting purposes, we know that this stock went up 30%. That's a big gain. on the underlying, and that gain translating into a call option would be, you could see now we're at November 30th, end of day, end of the month. You can see our option is deep in the money now. Let's expand this strike price. I'll put it to like 35. Yeah. So you can see we're deep in the money now. So our contract that we bought for, let's see, so we got a fill price of 323 is now worth $12.85 mid price. That translates to a 300% gain. Pretty good, right? And I can go ahead, sell this. Boom, we just made 28% on our total account in 1 month, utilizing a simple seasonality trade that required you to just enter at the beginning of the month and sell at the end of the month. And in between that time, those 30 days, you could be out working, you could be out going to school, you could be out running a business, right? Trading should be a semi-passive activity slash hobby, in my opinion. This day trading, scalping stuff that a lot of gurus and frankly scammers on the internet is garbage. It's complete garbage. Listen, there are people that can do it. Hats off to them. But me, I couldn't do it. I tried it. I lost a lot of money. And this is what I've found so far that's been working. And it makes sense, right? Because we are making trading decisions based on statistical edge and information, price information. We're not using some, wacky indicator or moving average. No, we're using, past data to figure out patterns and normal occurrences, right? A normal occurrence for AMD is it goes up in the month of November, and it goes up by a good amount too. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I wanted to show you today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a comment below. I love reading and responding to everyone's comments. Leave a like on the video. That would help me immensely. That's the greatest thing you could do for me. I'm giving this information away for free, and I have nothing to sell here. And also, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and try to follow my videos. I post my trading videos, or I post my trades on YouTube. I basically do like a trade diary for myself, but I post it on the YouTube channel. I show you guys what I'm buying, what I'm selling, what went wrong, what went right. And yeah, you could follow along my trades. This is not financial advice, by the way. You can lose a lot of money doing this. Right? Any form of trading or investing is risky. There's always a chance you can lose money. So just be careful, right? That's just a big disclaimer. But this is how I've been trading, and I have been making money. I have Excel sheets that I have shared on previous videos, but I have Excel sheets with backtesting that is pretty crazy, the amount of gains I can make. Theoretically, I could have made. So that's why I have a certain amount of confidence in this. So please, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow my videos going forward, and thank you for giving me your time and attention for today. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.